Establishing a foundation in your name, having you work with me, I believe that is a path to redemption. A way to turn my life around. And to become the person that you've always wanted me to be. But I couldn't. I want you to be proud of me. I want Rich and the kids to be proud. I want to be proud of myself. And I believe this drug rehab center is the beginning. It could really make a difference. It's the first step down a very long road. Will you walk that road with me?
Brooke creating a foundation in Stephanie's name, walking away from Forrester Creations and devoting her life to helping others. You had no idea she was thinking of doing this?
No.
Brooke says that she doesn't remember.
But Thomas does. He's the one who's going to have to live with this for the rest of his life. And Brooke turning to a life of service isn't going to change any of that. Nor is it going to change the way your mother feels about her.
I am determined to change and be as much like you as possible. I know that you're really busy with daisies and working at the homeless shelter. And you're still fighting your cancer. I feel kind of guilty even asking this of you. But the good it could do is definitely Forrester Foundation. It could turn so many lives around. And hopefully our friendship. I am determined to repair it.
I can't.
Please, 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 baby. Let that be your daddy. Who's there?
Bonjour, little mama. What's up?
Marcus.
Yours truly, my darling.
Ridge, you haven't said much. I mean, obviously, you're just as surprised by all this as we are. A foundation in your mother's name, a chance to be of service to others, a mission to devote your life to service of other people. I mean, that's been your mother's mission, and now Brooke wants it to be hers. How can your mother say no?
If you need more time,
It's not that.
you think I'm using this as a ploy to get Ridge back, and I'm not really
No,
serious.
I appreciate that you want to do this, but
But you don't think that I can change.
I think you'll never change.
Well, I don't blame you for thinking that after everything I've done to hurt you and the people you love. But this is different. The shame I feel and the guilt for what I've done on that island. But you'll never really understand that because you've never done anything to experience that kind of guilt. You live your life with unwavering conviction. That is why you're at peace, and I'm not. I really want to experience that kind of peace. And with your good example, I believe that I will. It's all because of you, Stephanie, and the incredible person that you are.
So that's what I've been doing. Traveling, Paris, hot models.
More hot models. Well, I'm sitting here big as a house.
Well, I just so happen to think that pregnant women are sexy as hell.
Really?
Yes.
Don't go getting any ideas.
The last thing on my mind is fabric samples right now. We'll deal with it later. Thank you, Ernesto. All right, where did Rich go?
With Brooke? Well, how did it go?
The Stephanie Forrester Foundation.
It was all a big ploy, wasn't it? It was a big act to get Ridge's sympathy and his support.
No.
Right?
No, I don't think that's what it is at all.
Admire everything you're trying to do, Logan. Creating a foundation with Mother's name. I'm blown away by it, actually. But at the same time, I have to wonder, is this too extreme? An emotional overreaction to how you feel about yourself now?
I watched our little boy go off to day camp. And he was so excited. He grabbed his backpack and he ran over and hugged me and kissed me and ran off to the bus. As happy as I've ever seen him. He doesn't know what his mother has done and doesn't know how it's going to change his life. But I do. I know that I've broken up this family. I know that I've broken us. And the only way I know how to fix it is by fixing what's broken inside of me. And I'm going to do that. So that one day you and our son can be proud of the woman that I am. And I can be proud of myself. Stephanie, too.
Took a step in the right direction with Mother today. I don't know if she's going to forgive you, Brooke. But time and what you're doing to change yourself are great healers. So is love. The most powerful healer of all.
You really believe that Brooke is sincere about this?
Yes.
Even though she continues to say she doesn't remember what happened with Thomas?
Yes, yes, yes. And it's my fault. I should have stopped that taboo line. I knew exactly where it was headed.
All that aside, now, Brooke wants to atone. She wants to become a better person, a person more like you. She sees you as a woman of principle.
Well, I'm no saint. And you know that better than anyone. Brooke. Well, what's done is done. And I did what I believe is the right thing.
I should probably clean out some of these personal photos of you and me, the kids.
Logan, you don't have to do it right now. You can come back anytime. Or I can have Jake... Are you sure about this? Leaving Forrester, I mean. I know it would be kind of awkward with the separation, but... This is really something you have to do, isn't it?
Your mother and I battled for so many years. Many times in this office. And I always fought how she saw me. Because anything else would be admitting what she said is true about being a predator, slut from the valley. It turns out she was right. What happened on that island proves it. Even though I can't remember a thing that happened. But Thomas wouldn't lie. I just wish I could somehow undo the damage that I caused him. But I'm sure he's going to be okay. He's going to have your support, your love, Taylor's. Just as I'm sure I have to believe that RJ's going to be okay, because we're going to do our best to see him through this separation.
So when do we tell him?
Soon. Before the press gets wind of it.
They're gonna have a million questions. Why you're leaving Forrester? Why we're separated? Is it forever? What do we tell them, Logan?
You know, we sure did have some great times, Amber.
Yeah. You're always so sweet to me.
And we definitely had a lot of fun. Well, I guess that's all changing now. I mean, you being pregnant and all.
It's a big change, all right.
You know, you got a great father for your kid. It seems like Liam's really stepping up to the plate lately.
He's gonna be a great dad.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Exactly. I mean, look at you. Girl, you living up large up in Bill's beach house? About to give his kid a son? I mean, I do realize that Liam wasn't too thrilled about that at first. You know, still, he has feelings for Hope and all, but...
Yeah. No, I guess I just wish he felt that way about me. But he's not going to, ever. Especially now.
Why you saying that?
It's a very long story.
Look, Liam's a stand-up guy. He's never gonna turn his back on his baby, nor his baby's mama, no matter what.
Yeah, as long as he does right by the baby.
He wouldn't turn his back on his kid any more than I would. You know, I gotta tell you though, Amber, I was pretty relieved when the paternity test came back and proved that the baby was Liam's.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of scary for your boy right there for a little while. Look, I gotta go, all right? I just wanted to stop by and check on the mama-to-be, okay? Everything's gonna work out just fine, all right? I wish you luck. For you, the baby, and Liam.
Hey, Marcus?
Yeah.
Thanks for the teddy bear.
No problem.
Marcus and me. Can't be. No way.
When we said our vows to each other that day on the beach, I thought that that was our destiny. That we are going to be living out our lives in marital bliss. Now here we are, 2 short years later. And things have changed. Things have shifted. It's something we never really imagined happening. Not in a million years. Until Thomas came in that day and he told us what he remembered on that island. what he and I did. No, what I did. And I had two choices. I could go on deluding myself about the kind of woman that I really am, or I could decide to change it. I just wish that I listened to Stephanie sooner. I could have spared Thomas. I could have spared us. Goodbye, Rich.
I'll always love you, Logan. Always.
We'll talk about the foundation later. I'm not taking no for an answer.
I have to admit, you've handled yourself with a lot of grace here. The whole situation. You've really shown people exactly what you are.
This is the last time you'll see me here. I just hope that someday I can look at you and say the Brooke Logan you once knew is no more. I found my way to a good, decent, honorable life. Like yours.